Hey everyone, Brittany and I are super excited to share with you 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺's sort of next journey and take you along the ride. This is something that we're both really passionate about and just are thrilled to be able to show everyone sort of an inside look at what we do and sort of be able to offer some hopefully help and things like that along the way. So stay tuned, a lot of exciting things coming.
Welcome to our new series. So we've been giving this opportunity. We have the newest member. This is a 5-year-old gelding, Cashman. He has been diagnosed with 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺. He has a lot of neurological symptoms. We'll be sharing with you guys along his journey what products that we're going to use, and we're really excited to walk with you guys step by step.
Yeah, so this is something that Brittany and I are very passionate about. It's sort of been it is the genesis of 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺 and getting to the root cause and being able to help horses when a lot of either vets or other resources have given up on them. Brittany and I are a little relentless when it comes to getting to the root cause, and we're diggers. And so it has always been the goal for us to grow 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺 to the point where we can sort of give back and do what we wanted to do since the beginning. And we've gotten to that point now where we're just very excited to be able to start offering this to some of these horses where, you know, they're really loved. This was a really loved horse, and just his owner unfortunately was not able to get to the root cause, wasn't able to see the results that she needed, and she was selfless enough to chat with us and donate him to 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺 so that we can hopefully get him where he needs to be and get him healthy again. And part of that is going to be bringing everyone along with us and showing kind of the good, bad, the ugly,
and that even showing you guys like healing is not linear. Each case is so different, especially when they're so complex and complicated like this. So but this horse is a really great example of why and how 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺 was even created in the first place, because vets and holistic people and everyone involved has not been able to figure out this horse. When that's where Rachel and I took charge and took over and kept digging and finding the answers and being able to help our own horses. So now we're really excited to show you guys along the journey and be here with us.
Yeah, and like she said, healing isn't linear, and every case is so different, and that's the main reason that we tell you guys to reach out to us and let us kind of walk you through what your horse is going through and go step by step, because there's going to be some things that we do a little bit different with this horse based on what we're seeing and severity, and that's why I think it's going to be a good opportunity to be able to show everyone that. So I think we'll just kind of walk you through what we're told he has, maybe some of our assumptions. Brittany and I have discussed this, and things might change, and that's why we're gonna continue to keep you guys updated and document it. But our game plan right now, and then sort of what is next for Cashman. So the diagnosis that we have and his medical history is 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺. He's been treated, and I'll list on the side of the video or whatever the meds that he's been on and for the duration that he's been on. We're noticing, I mean, he's definitely quite neurologic, and you know, he's trippy, stumbly, does a lot of the crossing and stepping on his own feet.
He's very unaware of his surroundings, or like safety, space, kind of running into you guys can kind of notice he has these bumps on his head. We're kind of just assuming that I have seen him too in my runs, that he has run into the fence, and I wouldn't say he's definitely not rideable. But overall he's very happy. But like Rachel said earlier, you knock on the door and no one's there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a little bit unaware, dull, and but a sweet, happy. And you know, part of that next step is we're going to actually take him and take you guys along with us to go to his first vet visit with our vet. And we're going to explore what we have going on in the head a little bit more, because this is part of the reason we preach diagnostics to you guys, because we can't really make a whole lot of assumptions about what's going on right now until we do some more digging. And that this is where we say healing isn't linear. This might change some things in what we do, but as of right now, based on what we do know, we'll get some updated blood work, 𝗖𝘀𝗵𝗺, Lyme results, and we'll start with our EPM protocol, but we're going to also, I don't know if you want to chat a little bit about like our why of starting Respond early on. That's going to be something that you guys wouldn't normally see in our 3-step protocol.
No, so we are getting him switched to an anti-inflammatory diet, and with that comes starting him on Redemption. We can tell that he could use some weight, some top line. So as he came here, his past diet was a grain processed feed diet and grass hay. So I'm going to slowly switch him over to an anti-inflammatory diet. And continue the grass hay, and then we're eventually going to switch him over to alfalfa to help gain some weight. But the Redemption is just going to help for his gut and the processed feed and the weight gain. So taking out the processed feed, we like to do Redemption because of it regulating the body's natural immune response, because leaky gut is very common and present with any horses that are on a grain-fed diet. So I don't want to cause more weight loss or more issues with the body attacking itself. So Redemption's also going to help the spleen and some of the fluid buildup pockets that are on his sides. And we kind of showed some of the fluid buildup as well, kind of the differences on his back end as well. So this is why we're going to keep him on Redemption for a while, probably a few months while he's on the entire protocol. And then we're also going to start Respond just because we really need to support his nervous system and the nerves right now in the beginning process and throughout the entire protocol because he is so severe. And then we don't want to do too many changes at once. So after we get back from the vet in a couple of weeks, we're going to start him on knockout parasite cleanse and then eventually move into reverse.
Yep, and we'll keep him on Respond throughout the entire protocol. It won't just be step 3 like you would typically see us recommend. And that's because of how symptomatic he is. If this was a client horse where they're not seeing major symptoms, then that's something that step 3, it works great that way. This is why we say, again, healing isn't linear, and we want to hopefully address some of that dullness and issues that we're seeing because of him like hitting his head. That's to the point where that's severe enough that we want to address it pretty quickly. So we'll take you through this part. This is going to be a long journey.
A long haul.
There's going to be probably quite a few things that we want to do as soon as the EPM Lyme protocol is wrapped up. I mean, anything could happen. Things could change depending on what we find out when we go to the clinic. Heavy metals cleanse could definitely be in his future as well. It's just going to depend. So we're going to plan to update you guys at the vet, but we're also going to do check-ins and show you his progress. And he hopefully will just continue to get sassier and gain more weight and be a little bit more aware of where he's at. So we're excited to bring you guys along and show you his progress.